basically, that field was the field in which they trained. That field in Haiti. We had two guys come with us from Port-au-Prince who definitely had a wider skill set than the guys down in Manège. There were some plasterers there, but not much else. I mean, you have to understand that when we arrived on the site, we got together a crew of people to start working. There wasn't a pencil on the site. There wasn't a single hand tool. There wasn't a screwdriver. No one had a knife. No one had anything. And so even finding a compressor turned into a real nightmare. I passed on what little knowledge I'd gained to them, and they, being very smart guys, figured out the best way to use it with a bit of instruction, and set about putting a thin layer of essentially shotcrete on the outside of the airfoil. You know, I said to Nolan that we encountered many problems down there and many failures in equipment, and not one of them happened with his equipment that he sent me. So it's a sort of rare honour, really, that nothing that from mortar sprayer, failed. Everything else failed because that's the nature of the beast down there. And we were using a lot of cement in our mix because it's thin shell. And I guess I can't quite remember how much water we were putting in, just enough to get it through to mix it. We actually got hold of everything you buy in Haiti, the first breaks. So obviously the first cement mixer we bought broke. And the second cement mixer, a brand new sort of $3,000 machine that we got in Port-au-Prince, was missing nuts and bolts. Because that's how it is. And but we mixed it up in a cement mixer. They could have mixed it by hand, but I wanted it to be a little bit more consistent in the mix, so we bought a cement mixer. And they would put it into a wheelbarrow and run it round to where the guys with the mortar sprayer were, and he would dunk it in the wheelbarrow and chuck it on the airfoil. Obviously his equipment worked very well. The guys using it understood it really quickly, got a feel for it really quickly, found the maximum way, the best kind of way to use it. As people who build do, they find the easiest way to do something pretty quickly. And, I intend to use it, on any eco-shell building projects that I'm involved in.